What up, everybody? It's Rafiro here with Towers of Light. It is Tarot Tuesday. I have my beautiful cards here. I got my Elemental deck, got my Lemurian deck, and I've got my Lightseer Tarot. And I've meditated with them, and I've asked for whatever wants to come through for the collective consciousness of those who would resonate with this video. Just a kind of a general reading for what we're moving through right now, and what could be good for us to be aware of during our move. And actually, I got my lapis lazuli, seed of life here. Got my fistful of amethyst, baby. I got some caldera dragon glass Rachel from the caldera here in Mexico, obsidian. And yeah, so it's just good for the crown space, the throat chakra, and you got that grounded fire energy melting it into dragon's glass, and the freedom and the mysticism of the dragon, as well as that magic. So with that being said, I'm going to pull a few cards from the Beyond Lemuria deck, as it felt called to go first today. Some messages from our Lemurian ancestry, and what we can kind of what they want to talk to us about right now, how they want to guide us, how they want to shape how we're moving forward. And with that, I'm gonna pull this one. Awakened Awareness, 17. 17 to me is always a good indicator of being in the right place at the right time. 17 is like the angels egging you on, being like, yes, you got this, you're doing it, keep moving forward. So if you like see it on signs and stuff, or like in what time of day it is, and just like different places where you see the number, like pay attention to that. The 17 could be guiding you in the right direction. And awakened awareness in and of itself is a call to use your awareness that you have awakened. It is a call to see with that third eye and understand that you have awakened this awareness, and that where you put your thoughts and attention is how you create your reality. Therefore, with this awakened awareness, it's kind of like with great power comes great responsibility from the Spider-Man. It's one of my favorite. One of my favorite like mantra things. It resonates really hard with me, but like your awakened awareness is a gift, and it is also like you understand that where you put your attention, you're gonna grow those seeds. So like really put your attention in places with that higher conscious understanding of what you want. It's like back to like that what would you do bracelet, where it's like what would your higher self do? What would your higher awareness have you do in this moment? And that being part of the healing process that we're going through on the planet. And as you can see, there's a chakra healing. There's different kind of like geometric shapes and whooshes of energy, as it shows like an energy body. You can just imagine like a human body being on top of that. But like we're going through a healing process right now, and using our awakened awareness and our higher self guidance to choose when to heal ourselves and when to really give ourselves that time of rest and that time of renewal, that time of being at peace with ourselves, so that our body can catch up to all the big energetic shifts we've been going through, especially with this full moon this past week. And yeah, that full moon being that fire, and you see that balanced energy, and we're still on that chakra healing, and like that person is just like in such a surrender, a deep surrender to the yin and the yang dragon. And that energy of fire, and with this beautiful dragon glass right here with these two dragons like entangled and intertwined, we're bringing our masculine and our feminine together in a way, and we're bringing balance to our emotions and our structure, and really, especially again with that full moon energy that we've been going through. Fire is so important. We have been burning things away, and it's been energetically a lot to move through, to be 100% honest. And I have a feeling like if anybody's kind of feeling like me, there's a point in which we can find more surrender to this healing process, to the fire process, to our awakened awareness. And bringing awakened awareness back, it's also like our guides and our teachers and our higher selves and the ascended masters and those who are here helping us, trying to send us messages of this like being still and healing and allowing our energy body to be at peace, and allowing that fire energy to move through us, and really surrendering to the process and not turning away from what we know is time for us to be healing now in this moment. So really big, strong message of surrender, and that's from our Lemurian brothers and sisters. I'm gonna pull a couple tarot cards on that note from the Light Seer, as she is calling me next. But that's beautiful and bold, and that's in line with the channel message I got brought through on Channel Message Monday yesterday. And yeah, we'll take that as a reflection as well. We're just like, she's protecting our energy. So we're in a time period of protecting our energy from the wands that may be pointed at us. And some of those wands might be our own lower selves or monkey minds like pointing at us. So like really protecting your energy, building a sacred space for yourself, and allowing yourself to have the energetic cleansing and healing that you're looking for, so that you can have that reciprocity with the universe, and be giving and receiving at the same time, healing that masculine and feminine property. I'm feeling that again, but also that root chakra and that creative chakra and the throat chakra and all the different energy centers, but like really grounding into your experience here on earth, and really grounding into your body in a way that honors the discomforts that are inside of you, and surrender to those discomforts, surrender to the illusions that you're placing on yourself, and like the illusion that you're tied up, the illusion, like you see that it's in the mirror, she's tied up, and in reality, she's not tied up in any way, shape, or form. So really coming to the conclusion that we can untie ourselves by not looking away and actually facing that mirror and looking at the places where we may have tied ourselves up, and co-creating with spirit, with that raven energy, that crow energy, to really bring ourselves back into balance, and to really know our worth, to know what we have in our purse, as we're giving and receiving, but to really sit in stillness and take stock of how beautiful we are, and how much we have to give, and how much we are already doing what it is we can, just by being here on the planet and showing up. And that as we know our worth, we'll attract those who also see our worth, and like build families and build that rainbow and feel the spectrum of feelings, and paint that tapestry and sing that song and create with a real deep sense of knowing self and family. As we see through the illusion, you have another, like, that's a double dose of sword energy, with the, feeling like you're being pulled in opposite directions, and seeing through the illusion of not knowing where you're going. And even though you might not see clearly where you're going in this moment, know that that clarity is available to you. And I'm going to bring in some from our elemental family here to kind of cap us off for the Tarot Tuesday reading. Good. Yeah, gravity. So this is another, if you can see, she's like being pulled up by some butterflies, but she's very much asleep and on the earth and just resting, and like the whole animal family. But really finding that groundedness, finding that surrender, and finding the surrender to the earth and the sky, and being the bridge between the two, and letting that transformational energy and those geometric shapes and those stars and all the beings that are here to help us, whether they be animals or planets or stars or ancestors and beings, they're here to help us. So like really moving into a state of stillness, so that we can really get in tune with that alchemy of the universe and that magic that we have inside of ourselves. So real deep message of stillness, and knowing the magic that you have inside, knowing your worth, knowing your ability to alchemize anything that you're going through. And as we move to the other side of that portal, we have magnetism. So we attract what we are. We attract our tribe. We attract our level of readiness. We attract whatever it is that we're holding as a vibration inside of us. So as we get through this stillness, we see through the illusions, we find that groundedness, and we know our inner worth, and that magical presence will be attracting things that are more in alignment with our higher selves, with that awakened awareness, as we awaken our awareness to more of the love that we have inside of ourselves, and really give time for that deep rest and stillness. And yeah, it's moving us towards expansion, and that'll be the last card that we're rocking with. So like everything that we're going through, it really does feel like we're going through an initiation phase. The full moon has really brought up a lot. We're healing, we are surrendering to things that are coming up from the tidal waves that have come with this full moon. We're seeing our worth. We're playing with our roots and in our creation spaces. We're seeing more clearly where we're tying ourselves up, and we're finding that expansion at the end of that rainbow. We're finding more of our soul family and more of the people that want to create with us. But that totally like resonates for me, and that resonates with all the messages that came through from the Pleiades yesterday. If you don't know, you can check out my channel message Monday on my TikTok or my Instagram. That's at Towers of Light, all one word. And if you like this content, I'm also going to be posting podcast material where I talk about different topics, mystical topics, mystery school teaching, self-love, growth, all these different beautiful things that I'm stepping into in my ceremonial spaces. But for now, that's Tarot Tuesday. I love you so much. Allow yourself time to rest and heal and surrender to the feelings that are coming up, and see clearly where you're tying yourself up. And so you can like really find groundedness and alchemize that, so we can attract our tribe and find the love that we have within. All right. I love y'all. Have a great day.